Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know you were expecting me to show off my ocarina skills, to play some video game music on my ocarina, but that's not why I'm doing this next video. Because I just got back from work and I just found out something very tragic in the NFL world. Al Davis, the owner of the Oakland Raiders, passed away today. He was 82 years old of age, and it's really a big tragedy for the Oakland Raiders. I mean, it has significance to me because I was raised in the San Francisco Bay Area. I grew up in Fremont, California, which is between Oakland and San Jose, so I've been to Oakland quite a few times in my life. More times than I can count. It's just, I know a lot of you are saying, well, Al Davis was the scum of the NFL and good riddance to him dying, but let's not remember Al Davis for all the bad things that he's done. I mean, let's remember him for what he's contributed to the NFL. Long before the NFL, there was, long before the merger between the AFL and the NFL, Al Davis had significant influence in the AFL. A lot of people argue that he should have been commissioner, but hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he wasn't commissioner because he still had a profound influence. He was the owner of the Oakland Raiders, one of the most legendary football teams in NFL history. And as a matter of fact, in all of football history. The Oakland Raiders were the most dominant in the 70s and early 80s. And the way that Al Davis ran his team, the way he did things, it was something to remember. There were a lot of great players for the Oakland Raiders. There was Ken Stabler, there was Jack Tatum, George Atkinson, Phil Villapiano, Ray Guy, Cliff Branch. Only Al Davis could have been a genius for having these kind of players in the Oakland Raiders. And I want to thank Al Davis for all the good times that he's given NFL fans, that he's given Oakland Raider fans. A lot of people say Al Davis shouldn't, it's about time that he died, but let's not remember Al Davis for all the bad that he's done. Let's remember him for the legacy that he left with the Oakland Raiders, one of the most storied teams in football history. I am an Oakland Raiders fan. I'm a fan of many teams. I'm a fan of the Indianapolis Colts. I'm a fan of the Cleveland Browns. I'm a fan of the Oakland Raiders. Those are my three favorite AFC teams. As for NFC teams, I'm quite a fan of many. I'm a fan of the 49ers. I'm a fan of the Packers. I'm a fan of the Falcons. But enough of that. This video isn't about what I like. It's about remembering Al Davis and all that he's done for the NFL. It's like, was he evil? I don't believe he was evil. I believe that he was just misunderstood, just like many of these owners are. There's one thing that you can't accuse Al Davis of, and that is being involved in politicking in the NFL these past few years. Because, let's face it, with voting to opt out of the CBA a few years, like 1 or 2 years ago, he didn't vote for that matter. It's like he didn't vote to lock out. He didn't, he made sure that the Oakland Raiders were their own entity, that they were not controlled by the higher-ups in the NFL. Al Davis was a true pioneer of football, a true pioneer of building up a franchise that will be remembered throughout the annals of NFL history. Anyways, so go ahead and give your thoughts about Al Davis in the comments section. I appreciate Al Davis for all the good that he's done in the NFL and for all that he has contributed in giving us one of the most historic franchises in NFL history, the Oakland Raiders. Thank you very much for watching, and I promise you my next video will be me showing off my ocarina skills. I apologize for not doing it right now, but I didn't feel it was appropriate at this time. Thank you very much for watching.